Hello, everybody, and welcome to another chapter in the long legacy of the Big Ten Conference. It's a championship game in the new expanded Big Ten, and there are high stakes here, not just a conference championship, but potentially positioning themselves for a run at the national championship with an automatic bid. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the UCLA Bruins, taking on the second-ranked team, the Oregon Ducks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First down here for this offense. Oh, it's a reverse. Tackle made after a solid gain. They spot the ball for 31.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from the defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Sticking with the running game. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
That gain sets up a third down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving the quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
The Ducks will try to keep this drive moving. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running pound and go quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And he's got it again. He's brought down out at the 46.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick catch. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
They're going to run it. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Oh, here comes the reverse. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position and were able to stop that reverse in its track.
Play number 10 of the opening drive. Can he keep it going here on 3rd and long? Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Ducks. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Automatic on the PAT. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they'll start off with a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Cut quickly. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read. Got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
Dropping back, it's Cox. He's running out of time here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket now. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Got to be impressed by the accuracy of this throw and the effort by the receiver to make the catch. He just couldn't get his foot down for the touchdown.
3rd down and goal. Crucial play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Here's the point after extra attempt. And there's the point after. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. And here, aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
I don't know if people understand how hard it is to defend against the deep ball and man coverage like that. But this defensive back did it perfectly. Turns his head back just in time to find the ball to ensure that incompletion.
Moving past the 25. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs. They did it right there.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And there's the handoff. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's caught downfield. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And the Ducks pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. They'll try the right here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
They call the counter run here. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Handoff running right. The junior able to bring him down quickly. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. And now the running back's got it again. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be fourth down.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that first down.
The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on fourth down. And the Ducks keep the football on the move.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing. But they needed more than that here. They line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up a first down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front for making that happen. And you talk about a confidence booster going forward.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the back now goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Got space looking for the end zone here. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Continues to fight for yards. Man, he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And he's got it. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Snags a quick throw. Good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Ball handed off. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Cox. Makes a quick grab. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Extra point try coming now. And it's up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Looking to pass here. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Ducks. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. They make the tackle, but let's check out what that flag on the field is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense moving to a bunch formation. First down, looking to throw the football. It's a quick grab. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
He's going for a big play downfield. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Most offensive coaches will be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man coverage, but I'm curious to see if they're going to test this DB again after that coverage.
Second down after the incompletion. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. On the run, going to heave it downfield. The catch is made inside the 10. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, UCLA.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And he knocks it right through. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Oregon offense comes back out on the field. This has been an offensive show so far. Back and forth, both defenses reeling at the moment. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tipped their hand with their coverage. They actually waited to the last possible second to bracket this receiver, and it almost paid off for an interception.
And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. He's looking to scramble. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. The Ducks looking to run some tempo here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
He'll take a deep shot. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there, maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. He's past the 45. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. They'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Oh, and the onside kick works to perfection. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. We get the second half started with the running play. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Oregon. Will take the lead in the second half. That's another touchdown for the running back, and they've got one hand in that conference championship trophy now.
Man, this running back is just adding up the touchdowns. You know, the whole conference knows about this guy and what he's capable of doing. And here he is, the big stage in a championship game, showcasing everything he's got in the toolbox.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. This offense is rolling at the moment. It's first down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, how about the accuracy here by this quarterback to pick up the first down? And, man, UCLA has had some great play at quarterback. DTR, who just left recently, going back to Cade McNown, and, of course, Troy Aikman, one of the best to ever play the game.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And they heave it deep downfield. Deep ball caught bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. To the air, it's Cox. Caught near the goal line. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Going to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And he scores! Touchdown, Bruins.
And I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards. It's a touchdown.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The last possession was a 1-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And now the handoff. The Ducks pick up enough yardage for a 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Keeping it on the ground here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half, and he's already at it again.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And the Ducks will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. He shreds the tackle. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. And now you've got another chance at points.
He's got some room. Can he get there? And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they've got him. Second down and goal upcoming. Touchdown, Ducks. Still no answer for this offense. They're setting out to try the PAT. The extra point is good. Back in front in this shootout, 35-28. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the UCLA offense takes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. The DB's backing off from the line now. They'll run it here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, helping just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Looking to throw it again. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening that. Spot the ball at the 22.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Bruins begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The Bruins looking to take advantage of this red zone trap. Here's the toss play. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. The Bruins come to the line with 1st and goal. Play action here on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. And he decides to step out of bounds, avoiding the contact. Doesn't have enough for the first down.
I love to see this by this quarterback. Instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off, reminds this defense what he can do with his legs, and almost took it to the house.
Here comes a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, I can understand why they're trying to run the football here, but Chris, let's face it, the way this quarterback's been throwing it around, I'm surprised we didn't see them call his number. He's already thrown for 3 touchdowns.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Touchdown, UCLA. This offense is still clicking.
Well, when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Important yardage needed on third down here. A field goal try would be from 52. Send the back in motion. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute blazer to get that one in there for the first down.
Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
The important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. The Ducks will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's a handoff on a counter. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. On third down, he drops to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Touchdown, Oregon. And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is up and good. You lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. The onside kick works as they steal a possession here.
Well, that was a big risk, but they say fortune favors the brave, and that decision was really brave. Borderline crazy, but hey, you can't complain too much. It worked out this time.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Takes it inside the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a 1st and goal. What a play.
Now, I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
The Ducks are in the red zone. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. This is important, a chance to extend the lead here in the final quarter. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. The field goal is good, and they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. The offense will take their 1st time out of the half to talk strategy here. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. They get him down at the 39-yard line after an excellent return. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking to pass. It's Cox. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the tackle is made. Not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid game.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
What a score by this offense. And the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time. And now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And they've got the recovery. The offense goes right back to work now. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Again makes it 2nd and medium. And here's the handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes...
There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Quarterback drop. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And he's got it. So the two-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. The kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return begins inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Escapes the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble now. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. And the offense calls time now with 29 seconds remaining.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Back to throw. It's Cox. Looking to scramble. He's hit as he throws it. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. There's contact on the throw, and it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA. The PAT doesn't do much good, so they'll set up for the two-point conversion, trying to cut the lead to a field goal here in the late going. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And the two-point try is successful, making this just a three-point lead. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team were able to recover the football. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. It's always a special year when, after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.